Were any of you kind of messy at a young age and learned how to be organized?
Yeah, I noticed that at home I'm way more messy than I am when I'm living by myself because I know that I have to keep it clean. Obviously, when you're growing up, your parents do a lot of cooking or cleaning and stuff, so you kind of leave it to them. That's one thing I noticed is that I'm a lot more clean, which my parents wouldn't think I would be. So
Yeah, I was a little messy back home, and noticed I've cleaned almost every single day while I've been living alone. So it's pretty messy back at home.
How do you like spending your time off between games?
취미는 유튜브 보기 그리고 노래 듣기 이 정도 있는 것 같아요.
going out, exploring, it's a new city for me, so being a little bit of a tourist sometimes is nice. Yeah, going to the gym, keeping healthy, going to the shops. There's plenty to do in Vancouver, so I think just kind of try to keep busy outside of the game with a balance of things, not just at the computer all the time. So
Yeah, say we've been playing a lot of sports, so like basketball, soccer. He plays tennis. It's been one of the things we do in our off time, and almost every single off day, I think we've gone to a restaurant and tried different food. So that's pretty much it.
Do you find it common for the players to spend time together outside of the matches and scrims?
딱 반반인 것 같아요. 이제 팀원들이랑 같이 보내는 시간 반, 그리고 혼자 보내는 시간 반 이렇게 해서 좀 밸런스 있게 보내는 것 같아요. 팀원들이랑 시간을 보낼 때는 이제 같이 이제 운동을 한다든지 이제 테니스 아니면 축구, 농구 같은 거 그런 거 아니면 같이 저녁 먹으러 나가고 밖을 구경 가고 이러는 것 같아요.
I think it depends on the person. Usually, I think but there are a lot of people in probably gaming in general and just esports that are more reserved and like to kind of keep to themselves. And so I've been on teams before where not much happens outside of scrims. Everyone shows up, they play, and then they go home and you don't really see them. But I think we're pretty lucky this year that everyone on the team likes to get out and do different things and have that balance, which is super nice. And it makes you play better. It makes you feel better just in general, your well-being. So I think it's a good trait to have and a good culture to instill. So yeah.
Yeah, he's just spot on. I think there's just a lot of teams like in esports that they just stop talking to each other like right after practice ends, and I don't know, I feel like that's just not good at all. It's really important to be close to your teammates if you want to succeed.
In Contenders, most of the stuff was happening online. Do you find that you were hanging out online on Discord, for example?
Oh yeah, right after scrims we'd be playing with each other for another like 6 to 8 hours even after practice. So yeah.
As 3 players come from foreign countries, what's your experience been like living in Canada?
이제 확실히 이제 영어를 계속 써야 되다 보니까 그래도 아직은 많이 부족하지만 그래도 점점 영어가 좀 나아지고 있는 모습이 보이는 것 같아서 전 되게 좋은 것 같아요.
It's been nice. Feels familiar. I think when I was living in the US before, it's a lot different to Australia, but I think the culture of the people and like just the environment, the landscape, everything's a bit more similar to home. So it's nicer, I think, than America for sure. So I'm happy that we live here, and it's nice.
Yeah, he's right. It's better than America, as a fellow American. But yeah, the city's been really beautiful. I've been loving it so far.
Are there any places that you are from that you miss?
Yes, the beach. The beaches here are not the same. They're not the nice clear water and the nice soft sand. I think the beaches at home we've got some of the best in the world. So I think I'm pretty lucky that I get to experience that. So that's definitely something that I miss.
The beach. Florida beaches are incredible over there as well.
Have you had a chance to visit mountain sites, or do you plan to?
Plan to, definitely plan to. I think that's something for after the season, in case you hurt the hands.